tripping already.
We're already. We haven't even got started.
So now, when I was younger, I have, spilled the beans. I was a snitch. Okay, I ain't got that much time. It's like, that's what you're supposed to do. What? No, I don't think that's what that means.
If you know what I mean, if you've been sensitive or something, I'ma kindly and respectfully ask y'all to go on back out now. At least have common sense. Can you at least have common sense? It's a sport. It's a game to them. I talk shit any goddamn way.
You gotta have respect. If you don't have respect, it's not gonna work. Straight up. I'm gonna try to get out of there. However, if one of them hit me, it's on. The reason why he got drug into court is because for child support that he didn't want to pay.
Right. And look, they gonna be quick to tell you that it's her fault. Look, don't make me have to mess you up. I'm gonna talk to you and your child like that. Get out.
Don't mess with the kids.
It got nothing to do with it.
Just leave the kids alone.
I'll be needing somebody to laugh at it with me. And if you in your free time, nigga, look, just real quick. If we close to, you feel me?
Like you better stop.
I know, no.
I think that there's definitely some psychological and emotional issues going on, that makes you able to make that choice.
Oh, look, I feel sad. I want to keep talking.
What you got? You got 5 minutes.
I want to talk. That's what's up. Well, chat, is y'all ready? Is y'all ready in the chat? You know what I mean? To continue this conversation. I'm going to mind my business. You know what I mean? As much as I can. But we're just having this conversation. Don't nobody get in here and get to talking and attacking me. You know what I mean? Because you done misinterpreted did something that I done said.
I mean, but all educated people don't have common sense.
Man, they say common sense ain't so common. Blocker. No. Thing, please, y'all, do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and all the other stuff. Stop being stingy. What you feel me sending?
That shit crazy. I don't even see why. Oh, okay, they got to an accident.
Is my mic still muted?
Still nothing.
You can't hear?
Can y'all hear me? I don't know, but
I can hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you too.
All right, listen. So I don't. Anyways, look. Welcome to another mindset. You know what I mean? This is going to be a part 2 conversation on. Well, what's it called? What's it called? What's the? Let me see. My bad. What is it? The impact of cheating in relationships. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. The impact of cheating in relationships. So, Mom, how you doing today?
Where
Can
did
you hear
you
me?
leave off? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mom.
I can't hear anything. This is bad for me. Like this.
And
Perfect. I can hear you. Hey, Sonique, can you hear me? I can't hear you though. So it was Phil and Sonique that I can't hear.
I can hear you perfectly fine.
Uh-oh, he went back out. We having technical difficulties, y'all.
It's okay. Y'all can get it together. I got patience.
You look like you ready. Like you gearing up for a fight or what?
No. You are 2 seconds.
All right. Let me see.
There we go. You feel me? Put me in the game,
I
baby.
hear you now.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, how we doing today, Mom?
I don't think we can hear Sonique though.
Yeah, no, I can't hear her either.
Can you hear? Okay.
You're not muted.
So she may have to go out and come back in.
You might have to go out and come back in, yeah, just like I had to do. I'm tripping today. Why they doing this like this?
I don't know.
Why they doing this like this? Why they hating on the conversation, man?
Right. No, it's about to be good. That's why. So, Nick, did you give the permissions? Okay.
There he is. What up, man? Right.
What?
Yo.
We can hear you.
Mike, take 1, 2.
You stupid. You stupid. Yeah. What's going on, man? What the hell? You gonna do this at work today, fool?
Yeah, I might as well. I'm not finna let y'all look, man. This is a
what if you get a table or something? You really ain't finna get no tip now.
Nah, it's cool. I don't mind. I'd rather sit up here and chop it over with y'all. I feel like this is more important than that. I've been working here almost 10 years. That'd be all right. That'd be all right. That'd be all right.
You something else.
Yes,
hey, look, that must be a Miller thing. You sound like me at the job. Look, they'll be all right. They'll survive.
They'll be all right. You see these 2 diamonds right here? You get one when you working 5 years, the other one when you working 10. They better leave me alone. I'm the veteran on the floor. I'm the veteran.
Okay, stupid. That's what's up, though. How you doing, though, bro? How you feeling today? You doing good?
I'm feeling good, man. Just got off work. Now I'm at my other job. Finna slay this over here, and then go spend some time with the family.
I heard the hell out of that. So, Nick, what you got going on? How you doing today? Oh no, we still can't hear you. I don't know. What's going on, babe? What you think is going on?
She should go out and then come back
can
in.
You hear me now? Because it says
there
the host.
You go.
Okay, there you go. It kept saying that the host has muted your mic, so I'm like,
oh yeah. See, yeah,
I don't want to hear.
That's the parameter. That's the parameter. You know what I mean? You got. All right, but Mom. Okay, so listen. So we ain't even get a real proper intro. We ain't even get a proper intro. So Mom, go ahead and talk. Did they already throw up your piece and everything? How did that work? Because I missed the beginning. Did you do the proper intro? Did it go through all the way?
What happened now?
Yep, because you ain't moved in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
and we've been on here for 10 minutes.
Do I gotta go out and come back in?
Probably.
Oh, wow.
Okay, right. Why they trying to play us today?
It seems
they
like
on that bug.
It seems like my camera the only one working.
Your camera probably fucking us up.
Yeah, that's probably.
It's probably your camera, nigga.
Hold on.
All right. Okay. We got Mom coming back. For everybody that's over there in the chat and everything, you feel me? Family, friends, and stuff, just bear with us. We're trying to get it right. You know what I mean? Just bear with us.
Can y'all see me?
No.
Oh, wow.
Look at bro. He going He going to take some food to the table. Look at him. Look.
Okay.
Oh, this question is for you, Young Perfect. This question is for you, Young Perfect. Okay. So let's see who we got in the chat so far. Okay, Miss Shonda Miller, the faithful. Look, that's the pewometer right there. I just want to put y'all up on, you know what I mean? Pewometer. That's like 8 and 1. See, like 8 and 1. Let me see if they getting mine back. All right, look, I see we done lost somebody. They ain't bearing with us, chat. Hey, look, hey, chat, they ain't bearing with us. It's all right though. For the most part though, so Nick, I'm glad that you're here again with us today. You feel me? Is you ready for part 2? Was you anticipating on part 2?
I was anticipating part 2 because I feel like I wasn't heard enough in part 1.
Dang. Okay, well, so what you think was going on? Do you feel like anyone was we was over talking you? Do you feel like Young Perfect was over talking you? Because I can make them be quiet.
No, I just feel like.
Am I back?
There you go. You feel me?
There you are.
Okay.
Okay, so what was going on, so Nick? What happened?
That's just my personality lately.
You know, you ain't been feeling like you've been heard?
Days, and I didn't calm down a whole lot, and I've learned to be more of an observer than a talker.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I'll be having a lot on my mind, I just rather watch because yeah, and sometimes it's best to just take a mental note and sit back and watch everything play out. But that ain't my role today, so.
Yeah, see, I realize as well too. Not so much as being, you don't have to be quiet, you know what I mean, to observe, because me personally, I'm a very outgoing person, and I know I actually force, you feel me, a personality out of somebody. I make them show me, you know what I mean, what type of person or something like that is. So it's pretty much, I like to identify it as I am the one that's going to fill you out before I allow you to try and fill me out. You get what I'm saying? So I'm very outgoing and I talk to everybody and I talk to a lot of people. So because I draw their personality out. And from me saying something to you, how you respond and stuff like that, it tells me a lot about you. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not the quiet one. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people be like, he talked too much. But you know what I mean? It's a reason why I talk so much.
Yeah, I get that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so listen, that's what I want you to focus on, you feel me, today in today's conversation, okay? If someone is talking or whatever, you feel me? Yes, look, Philly Black talk a lot. You ain't got to go around telling it. You know what I mean? But if you want to say something or whatever, you know what I mean, just try and wait until a person is at the end of a sentence. Once you can tell that they're at the end of a sentence, then go and start to like say something, because then you'll let them know that you have something to say. And you know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, I'm sure everybody here would give you the respect to let you talk. You know what I mean? Type of deal. All right, so let's get into the nitty gritty. You feel me? Last time, I think we had an interesting show and everything last week. You feel me? It was pretty good. You know what I mean? Young Perfect got on here and got to talking all that crazy mess. You know what I mean? No, I'm just playing. You wasn't talking no crazy. You actually was speaking facts, though. You know what I mean? Type of deal. I do want to point that out. You know what I mean? Both of y'all was actually, you feel me, coming up with some good stuff. You feel me? And both of y'all spoke highly intelligently. You know what I mean? And we can only respect that here, especially due to the conversation we're having. You know what I mean? So
I was on her side. I ain't lying. I came to that live feeling some kind of way, but then just listening to her and listening to her point of views, like it kind of like I get it. I understand. Like, so at the end of the day, like, you know how you got some people that can come on here and feel a certain way, a certain kind of way, but then listen to the other person and then they can persuade you to be like, okay, now I see from a woman's standpoint of where she's coming from. So I was actually on her side at the end of the show. By
type of deal. And I mean, I'm glad you feel me that you was open to whatever to actually take in what was being said, because I think, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, all of us can agree, you know what I mean, that there's circumstances to situations. You know what I mean? You can't really just call it. You can't just look at somebody and be like, "Oh, they dumb." You know what I mean? Because you really don't know what that person is going through. You really don't know what they're actually going through. You know what I'm saying? So just always keep an open mind. You might feel this way, but somebody looking at the same thing that you're looking at could see something totally different. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I can appreciate, you feel me, that you're here and willing to listen.
Okay, so perfect. Are you in a relationship currently?
Yes, ma'am. I've been with the same woman 16 years.
16 years. Okay, so within your
Hey,
relationship,
I'm only 2 years behind you. I've been with mine 14.
within your relationship, can you hear from? Is it your wife or your woman? What we got going on?
Yeah. My wife.
So can you hear from your wife? Like, can you hear her point of view sometimes, or are you, when you and her kind of maybe have a heated discussion, is it hard for you to hear her point of view?
Sometimes, only because I've been with that woman for a long time, and one thing I can say about my wife is she's petty. Like in the heat of an argument, she will say things to just, it don't have nothing to do with the argument. This something happened 5 years ago, and she will, So I just, sometimes at the end of the day, it's like I let her get her point across. I try to see her point of view, but then at the same time, it's like I know how she is. She's like eye for eye. I call her eye for eye. That's her nickname in the house. She's just eye.
Listen. I'm on your lady side. I'm petty as hell. You feel me? I'm trying to look. I ain't having that shit. You feel me? If you want to push me, I'm gonna push you back. You know what I mean? Like, but nah. But what you say down here, ask Philly Black.
Somebody gotta stay sane.
Listen, don't ask me nothing, because I'm just gonna keep it plain and simple. You feel me? When I feel like you trying to, you know what I mean? You trying to freak style on me with the, hey, listen, I'm just going to shut it short and tell you I don't give a damn. It's over with. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. You know what I mean? That's what you want me to tell him, Shonda? I got you. Look, I got you covered. I'm going to tell her I don't give a fuck. Argument over. You feel me? It's dead.
It be like that sometimes.
Shame the devil. Keep it. Am I lying? You in the chat? But hey, look. I don't need to do that because I always win.
There goes
See?
sister
Right
chiming
there.
in. Sister chiming
right
in
there.
talking
You feel
about
me? And that's why.
wins.
That's why I take my stand and be like, I don't give a fuck. Because you think you won already. You think you right. It ain't no persuading.
But you don't really know that you won that argument until after the argument is over, though. You can say,
listen, we already had this conversation on this show.
You're going to be like, damn, she's still mad.
Listen, we already had this conversation on this show, and guess what? We came to the conclusion that you're not winning. There is no winner or loser in the argument. Both parties lose. Even if you feel you won or got the upper hand, both of y'all lose. But both of y'all only lose if y'all care for one another and, you feel me, and actually have remorse for one another. That's the only, I mean, if you don't got remorse for your significant other, then there is a winner and a loser in the argument, because you will shit on somebody's feelings and won't give a damn. But if you care and you have remorse, then there's no winner. Our argument is pointless.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
That's true. That's true. All right.
Hell yeah, we talked about that already. You feel me? It ain't no winner.
All right.
And then one thing Philip, not to cut nobody off, but Philip, we got a lot of sisters in this family, not even just on daddy's side. Sam, Amber, Crystal, Marion, Shawana.
Right.
We got a bunch of
we got Quay. Look, yeah.
And one thing I noticed when we were younger, I noticed this a long time ago. You can't win an argument with a woman. You can't win an argument with a woman.
And mine made up, really.
Yeah, you can't. Like, even if you argue with a woman, you lost. You put your hands on a woman, you lost.
You lost.
You
You lost.
definitely lost.
It's a lose-lose situation for a man. So what I do is this. I try to, especially when I see my boys watching, like if we get into an argument, I like to let my boys.
When I see my boys watching.
Yeah, if my boys watching, I try to teach them, don't argue with a woman. Don't put your hands on a woman. It's better way.
Oh, you talking about your sons. My bad. I get you.
My boys, my son.
Yeah.
Because I be trying to tell them, like, if a woman talk to you without respect, or you don't hear that respect in her tone, then without respect, it's kind of hard to even, it's kind of hard to even sit up there and talk to somebody that don't respect you. Because every 5 seconds, they're trying to disrespect you. And I don't want my boys to grow up thinking it's okay for a woman to disrespect you. And I don't want them to grow up and thinking it's okay for you to sit up here and talk to a woman crazy, or even put your hand on a woman. That's why they would never see me do any of that, because you got to lead by example,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Very insightful statement. I tell women, that I deal with in my practice, when you lose respect, the relationship is over.
Thank you.
Yep.
When they lose respect for a man, because a man's greatest need is respect. So when you like, he don't deserve my respect, then it's over. But we, if we go, to the Bible charges us women with respecting our husbands unconditionally. That means even if they don't deserve it. And when you can't do that, the relationship is over.
So it says right here, but does that mean that a woman can't talk at all? That's not what they're saying.
No.
And when people use this right here, though that mean we can't talk at all, that's you playing the victim. You feel me? You know and you understand what's coming out of your mouth disrespectful. I know all of you women out there know when you're disrespecting, when you're opening your mouth. So there's no way for you to sit up there and try to be like, well, we can't talk at all. Didn't nobody say you can't talk? Only thing we're saying is stop being disrespectful. Stop thinking that you can use underlying assaults. Stop thinking you can use underlying assaults like someone does not understand, because they do.
Now, I agree with that statement, but what I do want to say is sometimes there are times now, when we're out of pocket, yes, we know we're out of pocket, okay? So I'm not talking about those times, but there are some, what we as women don't realize is that men are very sensitive to disrespect. And so sometimes we don't realize that we are being disrespectful because we're thinking that we're just being straight up. However, if we're going to be in relationship with men, we have to realize what they consider disrespectful. So we have to learn it.
I think that goes both ways though, because a man can feel like you need to stay a woman's place, and to a woman that is disrespectful. Like, you don't tell me where a woman's place is, especially if you're not a woman. You can't tell me where I need to go in my life.
I totally agree with that statement. I totally
now let me
agree.
say this though.
All of us want respect, but we just have to realize as women that men are very sensitive to disrespect, and sometimes we don't realize we are being disrespectful in their eyes. If we're gonna have a healthy relationship with them, we have to learn this. So
let me point out
and it's not to say that you can't speak. It's just we have to say it in a way that he can hear it.
So let me say this. You know what I mean? From a man's perspective, you know what I mean? You got to understand, you feel me, that there is a different level, you feel me, of danger out in the world for guys than it is for women. You get what I'm saying? Because dealing with another guy, especially, you feel me, especially when you're dealing with a sorry ass nigga, you know what I mean, right, who really, you know what I mean, is he can do something really to you to really mess you up. So on a man's perspective, everybody can get slapped up, right? So when it comes to a woman, if you're a man, if you're a gentleman at heart, you're not going to put your hand on a woman. So when we're having a conversation or talking, I'm going to need you to understand that this is a conversation between a man and a woman, and I could not go off in your shit like I can go off in a man's shit. So I'm going to need you to watch what you're saying to me, because it's not fair to me that you think you can call me all bitches and hoes and all of this when I wouldn't let a nigga bitch and hoe me, and I would slap the dog shit out of him, but I can't do that to a woman. So it comes to a point where it's like, okay, I'm going to need you to watch what you're saying to me, and then it's going to come off to them. Nah, not that. You ain't that. No. It's a difference, because I am a man and you're a woman. You get what I'm saying? And that goes a long way. And a lot of people forget that and miss that fact when you're sitting up there opening up your mouth or whatever, or going back and forth with a man, or for a man, when you're going back and forth with a woman. You need to knock it off, dude. You are a man. Why would you even do yourself or put yourself there to where you're even getting into it like that with a woman? Stop it.
All right. And let me elaborate real quick. Now, I'm going to elaborate on what you said, Philly Black. See, what it is this. I think women understand that, too. They're smart. Women are they're 10 times advanced than men. And one thing they do know, two things for sure, is this. They know it's two different type of men. They know when they're talking to a gentleman and a real man, and they talking to a coward and a punk. It's a difference. So it's like they don't know how to. When I say like hold that tone and hold that, because you sit up here calling me all kind of B's and F you and forget you and forget you, but you're not talking to a coward. You're talking to a man. You see what I'm saying? Now I done seen dudes that's willing to punch a woman the way he will punch a man. But you got real men that will never dare punch a woman the way he will punch a man. So women need to understand when they having them conversations to know that you're talking to a real man. So address me as a man. If you can't talk to me and address me as a real man, then we need to stop this conversation. We need to stop this conversation until we both can speak to each other like adults. Because if we're not speaking to each other like adults, and you trying to punk me and punk me out, and you punk this and you punk that and you punk this, I mean, that can push a real man over the edge. And once you push a real man over the edge, you would think he was a coward, but he's not one of them. So I understand exactly what you're saying, brother. I understand that.
So let me say this too real quick, and then I'm gonna let you women speak. I'm sorry. Hold on, wait, Mom, real quick. I'm sorry, and then I'll let y'all women speak, okay? What I want to say as well too, Baby said down here, you feel me? What if they're not name calling or whatever and talking to you in a calm tone? Listen, that does not matter, because the word still carries its weight. You know what I mean? The words that you're saying still, people be talking about words may never hurt me, sticks and stones break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Words stick to you though. You feel me? Your stick, the sticks and stones, that will heal. But if somebody is saying something to you that makes a difference, it's going to stick with you. So whether it's calm or whether you're yelling at me, the words is still going to stick the same.
Okay, so I agree. And I did say that, we know when we are out of pocket. What I'm saying is we should be able to express our feelings without you feeling disrespected just because we express our feelings. But yes, we do have to work on saying it where you can hear it, where men can hear it. But if we're calling any type of name, I don't care what the name is. If we're attacking someone's character or calling them out of their name, we all agree that is disrespectful. Us women don't even want to be called out of our name and disrespected in that manner. So if you wouldn't want somebody to do it to you, you know better than to do it to somebody else, especially somebody you claim to love.
You love
that you love, right?
I hear you.
So with me, I try my hardest to practice effective communication. If my man is saying something to me that I really don't, I'll be like, okay, I get where you're coming from, and this is what I heard you say, and I'm trying to understand it, but I don't get it, and this is how I feel. And if he's coming at me like, nah, fuck how you feel, because he mentally cannot process what I'm saying, he's not trying to effectively communicate with me either. But I find that to be disrespectful. And one thing about me, if I feel like you are disrespecting me, I don't give a fuck if you're a man, woman, dog, cat. I'm going to disrespect you back. Regardless if you can beat my ass or not, regardless if I'm going to push you over the edge or not, because guess what? I could be that crazy lunatic ass bitch that you can push me over the edge and I can go get your banger and shoot you with it because you wasn't understanding and you was disrespecting me too.
Well,
like, I feel like
carry it that far.
Right. I was gonna say, look, hold on now. Hey, look, hold up.
But what I'm saying is that
wait a minute.
All know is a two-way street. Yes, we do need to respect our men, but our men also need to be gingerly with us and earn our respect.
Well, hold on. I agree with you to a certain point, but the thing of it is when we unconditionally respect our men, they will be loving toward us. So it is a cycle. If we get, even though like we get upset with them, if we start cussing them out and doing all this stuff, he's not going to treat you in a loving manner. And us women, we want to feel love. We want the security, but they pull that back when we continually act out in a disrespectful manner. I had to learn this too. I'm not going to sit here and say that I always knew. I had to learn it. And since I've been practicing it, I don't have the same problems that I used to have.
So let me say this and to something that So just said or whatever. He said, or she said that men have to earn, you feel me, your respect type of deal. So I just want to tune in on that, you feel me, and say respect is lost, not gained. You know what I mean? Because you should already approach someone with respect already. Someone have to show you not to respect them. You get what I'm saying? So respect shouldn't be something earned. Respect is only something lost. You get what I'm saying? If you're being fair about the situation, if you're entering into a situation trying to be fair, then respect should not have to be gained. You should already have respect.
Then too,
but
you're right. Respect is
not to say you're wrong, though. Not to say you're wrong either. So I'm not saying you're wrong at all.
No.
I say that you haven't earned my respect, then that means that I don't respect you, and we should not be in a relationship. If I cannot respect you, we should not be in that relationship. Period. It's not going to work.
Type of deal. Because if you don't respect somebody, you're gonna find any chance or take any opportunity you got to disrespect that person, and you know what I mean. So no,
it's not hard to disrespect somebody. Soon as somebody rub you the wrong way, your emotions will automatically flare up. So it's not hard to disrespect somebody, but we do got to work at us women. We do got to work at showing unconditional respect. And when we cannot have that, that's not the man for us. When we get to a point where we can literally cuss him out and talk all kind of, trash about him or whatever, the respect is gone. If we cannot get that under control, it's time to end that relationship. Period.
Type of deal.
Right.
Okay. So let's okay, we got bro going back and forth or whatever. So let's start off this question with you, bro. Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Let's start off this question with you. You feel me? Why do you feel you feel me, man cheating is different from women's cheating?
Yeah, just make it for me. I'm gonna bring it out right now. Say it one more time, Philip. I'm sorry.
Okay, how do you feel or whatever, or let me see, why do you feel that men cheating is different from women cheating if you think it's a difference?
To be honest with you, I don't really feel like it's a difference. I just feel like being men, I think men we're more sensitive in that area. And it's like you don't want a woman that's it's probably the same with them, but I don't look at it as no different. Like I don't even look at men and women any different. I feel like the only difference is we got
a thing and they got
we got
yeah.
DICK, PUSSY. I feel like that's
Yeah.
the only difference between a man and a woman. And like in most cases, we're physically stronger than them. You see what I'm
I
saying?
was gonna
But
say
we're
and about the physical toughness, yeah.
we're not mentally stronger than them. I
Hell
feel
no,
like
because I cry about some shit that hurt in the heartbeat, and baby, you take it.
right. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like there's no difference, but I feel like men are we don't like to admit it, but we're more sensitive than women when it comes to that area of cheating. So like a woman can cheat, and a man will be like, you know what, I'm done. He can walk away. But a man can cheat, and a woman can take you back. But it's not like she's gonna forgive you, unconditionally forgive you, because I've been in situations where she done forgave me, but then as soon as the argument arises or something
Bring
pops
it
up,
back up.
yeah, she bring that back up, and that's like
Yeah.
a wound that's not all the way healed, so they're just pouring salt.
So here's the thing. So here's the thing about that. You feel me? So the question comes there. You feel me? Is it truly forgiven? Right. The true question there is it truly forgiven?
I don't think no half.
It could be forgiven. It could be forgiven because if y'all still going and still carrying on, then yeah, it's forgiven. But when you do something that reminds them of that, or when you do something or whatever, you gotta know they're gonna throw that shit in your face somehow. They're gonna throw that shit in there just to try to win the argument. They're gonna throw that shit in there just if they want to get rid of something they did, and that was kind of similar. They're gonna it's not gonna go away.
Y'all just be wanting to, like if you forgave me, don't bring it up again. But now you gotta there's some steps you gotta take in order to make it to where a woman won't bring it up again. And you can't just be moving the same old way thinking that, oh, she not, she done forgave me. I could do what I want to do. No, you got some work to do, sir.
And I think, Mom, I'm going to say this. I think the only way that situation can actually work with the way women are wired and the way women are built, I think you will have to literally allow her to cheat on you. You will literally have to allow her to cheat on you.
Nah, that ain't
so then that way, she can never bring that up again. She can never throw that in your face.
So you don't want it to be brought up so bad that you will allow your wife to go get some so she can't bring it up. Come on now.
Okay,
there's ways that you can do it.
Because forgiveness does not equal the pain being gone. Yes, I can forgive you. I do forgive you. I forgive you, babe, and I want this to work. But that don't mean that don't still haunt me at night and that hurts me. And when you're doing something that's a little bit slightly out of the ordinary, I'm going to sit here and think, well, could it be this? Oh my gosh, am I going to be hurt again? I forgive you, but I'm still hurt.
So listen, so I think we lightweight, you feel me, pulling away from the question at hand. So I'm gonna put it back on track by saying this, okay? I feel like the difference, you know what I mean? I feel like the difference between a man cheating and a woman cheating, you feel me, is we all already know that a woman has so many more standards and all of this stuff, you feel me, when they're messing with a guy, when they're choosing a guy or something like that, or picking a guy that they're willing to mess with. You know what I mean? So a guy will feel like if a woman cheated on them, you feel me, and I'm sure we all heard this a million times, that when a woman cheats on you, that person that they cheated on you with, it's not just a cheating thing. They really, really like this person. They really like that person. Though. And it's not, well, listen, that's just how I feel about this shit. That's just what you know what I mean? And I just feel like shit. She must really like that person. It's the same.
I'm gonna tell you like this. So, for me, anyway, I've cheated on men before. I've cheated on men to get back at them, and the thing about it was, it wasn't emotional, but it was like, okay, I'm not just gonna give myself to anybody like you did. I am gonna have some type of, either he gonna be an old friend, or I'm gonna talk to him through my Facebook or my Instagram a little bit, just so I can get a little bit of judgment of character, and I might like his personality, but I'm not about to go down the street to freaking homeboy house and be like, all right, well, my man cheated on me, so it's time for you to get some too. Like, no. Men cheat because they bored. Women cheat because they're emotionally hurt most of the time. And
okay, so which one is worse?
Which one is worse?
What do you mean?
Hold on, no. Let's let her answer the question. Which one is worse? So
I think, and I'm gonna put some facts behind, or I'm gonna put my opinion behind this, because my opinions are not facts. But I think somebody cheating just for the hell of it is worse. Somebody cheating because you emotionally damaged them and it kind of persuaded them to cheat, I could understand that. But you just going to go sow your royal oats with whoever you felt like it just because you felt like it, I don't understand that.
Okay, listen, that is beautiful because everybody has a personal opinion. But honestly and truthful, they both the same. Cheating is cheating. There is no wrong or right cheating. There is.
Well, I agree with Shonda Miller. She said the person who do it first is worse.
Hey, there you. Hey, listen, and I'm gonna tell you this. If you did it first, you feel me? If you get it back, hey, look, what goes around comes around. So
get it back.
Don't cry about it. Don't cry about it. You know what I mean? Don't cry about it. That's all I'm gonna say. Right. You know what I mean? If you was the first one, you know what I mean? Listen, that's who you chose to cheat on me with. You feel me? Now don't talk when I find somebody to cheat on you with. And you know what I mean? But that goes to where I've been talking about our petty.
That's that petty. That's that petty.
Yeah, that's the petty shit. But no, in all seriousness though, you feel me? They both horrible. You know what I mean? And
they're both wrong. But cheating is playing on an uneven playing field though. Cheating is having an unfair advantage that your other partner didn't have. If you cheated on me and I cheated on you, that's leveling the playing field. So technically it ain't cheating. I just got my lick back.
Yeah, I just turned y'all relationship to an open relationship. Yeah, and now it's now an open relationship. You feel me? We just created an open relationship. That's all that's going to be. It's an open relationship
now. Now we about to split hairs. Is verbal cheating same as physical in a way? Come on now. Why are we doing whatever? This is how I look at it. Whatever you are doing that you cannot tell your mate is cheating.
Type of deal.
Once
again,
that's cheating.
Once again, we've talked about this in other shows. You feel me? Whatever the other does not know, if you're doing anything, hey, bro, you got to lift your camera up a little bit. We can't see you.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, if you're doing anything that your significant other does not know about, and you know they would care about it, you're cheating. If you're hiding this, you're cheating. Yeah. I mean, it's whatever they don't know. It don't even have to be.
But then also, if you're doing something you don't want your partner to do, that's cheating.
Right. So bro said you get food without me knowing that's cheating.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I get tacos without me.
Hey, I was hungry too, though. You know what I mean? Or what if I wanted? You know what I mean? I wanted a super burrito too. You know what I mean? You hiding over there around the corner with the guacamole and shit. You feel me? I want to hurt your mind.
Man, don't be hiding the guacamole. That's cheap.
Man, come on, man.
Yeah, I like chili.
Quick shout out to everybody. Quick shout out to everybody in the chat. You feel me? We got Matt. We got Chocolate MM1 sister. We got Drakey in the building. You know what I mean? Shout out to the people in the chat. Who all we got in there? Hey, sound off.
Matt said something funny earlier in the chat about some keys.
Oh Lord!
I like what Matt said earlier too about
work wife or work husband cheating, yes, of course that's cheating.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Don't
hell
be
yeah.
no
What the
work
fuck?
husband. I got a problem with that. Or work wife.
Right.
There it is. That's what he said right there. That when it comes down to the cheating or whatever for women, if a lock can be opened by multiple keys, it's a bad lock. You know what I mean? But if a key can open multiple locks, it's a master key. You get what I'm saying? So it's just how it is. I mean, it holds a lot more.
When you're single,
so much more.
When you're
right.
So much more.
When you're single, I agree.
Hey, look, listen. When you single, can't nobody tell you nothing.
He right. Hey, Matt. Hey, look, Matt is on something.
I got a question.
I'm not gonna lie. Matt is on something.
I got a question. Why be in a committed relationship if you want to still mess around with other people?
I'm gonna tell you why. They don't want to.
You told me why.
You to
right. I agree with that too.
They don't want to commit. That's the committed relationship they want.
Because I feel like I feel like just like what Matt just said, it's a difference because like a man, like a woman, y'all can step outside and 50 dudes gonna pop out. With a man, it's like we have to go through a lot. We have to filter between the prostitutes, the hoes, the dirty.
Hey, listen, this the way I look at it, bro. This the way I look at it. If a female go to the store, you feel me? 10 niggas gonna try to holler at her. When you go to the store, you try to holler at 10 bitches. Fuck you talking about? You know what I mean? Fuck you. Listen, I'm petty.
Security to me.
I'm petty. You feel me? You go to the store, you feel me? Hey, come back talking about this way. Hey, look, come back talking about man. Why? Look, I just went to the store and like 4 niggas tried to get at me. All right, I'll be right back. You feel me? I'm coming back with 4 numbers. You feel me?
I didn't come back with them 10
I'm
niggas.
just like, I love you, man. I love you. You know I love your girl. You know I love your girl.
Together. So you can show all the niggas that
I prefer that.
Okay,
damn good.
Matt done redeemed himself.
Right.
Yeah, let me see.
Matt done redeemed himself.
I know.
Married 12 years and my wife.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Look, I ain't gonna lie. The comments is more juicier than the conversation right now.
Right.
That's what. Listen, we usually feed off the comments. They over there cracking. They stay cracking.
Cracking, right? I ain't lying. But I just feel like at the end of the day, y'all, I just don't. I just feel like it's different.
That's a fact.
I feel like it's a difference. I feel like it's a difference.
You see that?
And women, it's a difference because it's like all y'all got to do is put on the crop top and some short shorts and walk down
there, man. Leave that up there.
And walk down the street like a man. We got to sit at the bar, flash our little knots. Look, we got to flash the show a bank statement or something, drop a bank. You know that little receipt when you leave.
Hey, and then I'm gonna tell you this. For a female, for certain type of niggas. For a female to call themselves coming up to you and talking to you, that's an automatically no-go. Because bitch, if you got the confidence to go up and walk up to who you want, you walking up to a lot of motherfuckers and I don't want it. You know what I mean? So niggas is at a deficit to begin with. Niggas is at a deficit.
Because I walked up to my dude. Matter of fact, I flipped a bitch in the middle of the fucking busy ass intersection and hollered at my dude, and we've been together 12 years. And I'm a damn good woman. So I ain't really walked up to many niggas in my lifetime. I done talked a lot of shit, but it's usually the niggas that walk up to me. I just saw something I really, really liked, and God said that was your opportunity, and I took it, and we've been together ever since.
Now, how would you would have felt? Right. Now, how would you would have felt if he would have rejected you? So.
If he
that you that did all of that, jumped all through the
he wasn't gonna
this
he like look at me. He wasn't gonna reject
No. You got no. Listen, how would you have felt if he would have rejected you though? Honestly.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
No.
Self-confidence probably would have went down. I probably would have never approached nobody else again. But
that's my point right there, Mom. See, you said you win some, you lose some. No. That's not the case there, because Show has went through her life with people constantly going and trying to get at her. So when she finally saw somebody, she was like, oh, I need to talk to him. If he would have shot her down, that would have killed her. It would have crushed her.
I didn't say all that.
It would have
I don't know, because she be like,
out of
look,
all
all I
the
gotta
people
do.
that throw their
No,
stuff at
I
you,
don't think so. Because all she would
out
have
of
did,
all the
all
people
she
that throw
would
their
have
stuff
did
at
was
you,
been
and
like,
you throw
okay,
yourself at
well,
that person and they
you know,
it,
his
oh,
loss.
my God.
She would have went and put on her crop top and her spandex, and then walked, and she would have got like about 10 more. So she would have been all right.
Well, see,
but that one that she really wanted and jumped through the intersection for, now she got to see him walking around town, and she walking with a nigga she settled with just because he still got money, but she still eyeballing that nigga she jumped in the middle of the street for. You know what I'm saying? It's no. It's gonna hit different.
No, I feel like if we were in a vicinity where he would have saw me before I saw him, he definitely would have tried to talk to me anyway.
Okay.
But because I got my confidence from all these niggas that keep trying to get. If they can do it, why can't I do it? And that just so happened I did it and got mine on the first try. They had to throw the fishing poles back out there.
Listen. It ain't nothing wrong. You feel me? And I'm gonna say this to all women. I'm not just talking to Show when I say this. I'm not just talking to Show when I say this. This goes for all women. You feel me? Type of deal. I personally think, you know what I mean? I personally think, you feel me, that women, you know what I mean, ought to start, you know what I mean, actually going for what they want and stop letting people keep coming to y'all and all of this other stuff, because that's how you start to calling yourself well, I don't know. That's a slippery slope, you feel me? Especially from a female's perspective. So I'm not even going to dig myself in that hole. Mm-hmm. But I mean, there's so much shit that goes on when trying to attract a woman or versus a woman trying to attract a man. Like that shit is damn near apples and oranges. You feel me? It's completely different though. Like
every time I hear that, Philip, not to cut you off, but every time I hear that one saying, I understand what they mean when they say, you can't live with them, but you can't live without them. Because it's like, look, I'm not gonna lie, like I be feeling like you can't live without them, but then at the same time, it's like there's nothing that compares to a woman's touch. There's nothing that compares to a woman's nurture, like catering to
a woman. I don't want to be around niggas all goddamn day.
That's me neither. That's what I'm saying. I feel like this. Listen, I feel like this. God's greatest gift to a man was a woman. I don't care what you have. You can have everything. Listen, Philip, you can have a yacht right now. And you can tell me to pull up to the yacht. If it ain't no females on the yacht, listen, I'm not getting on the yacht. You can look, I'm not getting on. I love you, brother. I see you doing your thing. I salute you from a distance. But I feel like no matter what you got in this world, it don't mean nothing if you ain't got a woman sharing it with you. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta have the right woman too. I was having a conversation with this man at my other job at PF Chains earlier. And he said, men is only loved under the conditions that they do stuff. But women and children and pets, they're loved unconditionally, regardless. You know, like they're loved regardless. But a man is only loved
because we gotta earn our love and all of this shit. We gotta earn that. We gotta go out and appeal to motherfuckers for motherfuckers to even give a shit. You know what I mean? If I went out there,
look, not have the bag. Not have the bag. Not be a hardworking man. Not being able to provide. Look, Phil. Not being able to provide. Not having the bag. Not being a protector. Not being a provider. Listen, not having none of that. A woman is gonna look past you and look at you like you're beneath her. But if you have the bag, you're a hardworking man. You're stable. You got a nice car. You got a nice crib. You know. Then they're like, oh, that's a catch. But what about a man that don't have all that and you can pull him up to be that? A woman's not willing to do that. She's not willing to build that man up into the boss.
Nah.
She's not finna
Because
turn.
9 times out of 10, women is trying to find security from the
The back-
get-go. They trying to walk into security. They trying to walk into
the
table.
The comments is.
Let me see who we what the.
It's the comments for me.
What a good thing in the Lord. What the hell?
Yeah, right. But see, at the end of the day, I just feel like this.
Oh, let me see. He who findeth it a wife.
I just feel like
we gotta remember, like, look, since we done went, biblical, the men are the providers, and I'm not saying that we shouldn't work, because I work hard. However, if he ain't got no job, like, why am I looking at him when I got well, especially if I already got kids, if I, what I'm saying, I already got enough dependents. Why would I want to be with a man who doesn't have his stuff together? And I'm not saying you got to be rich or nothing like that. I'm just talking about, we want to see that you doing something, especially if we're holding our end.
Right.
I'm not just going to pull somebody in to hope that they get a job. That's what's not going to happen.
I want to hear what So think, because every time she speaks, it's kind of powerful. I want to hear what she thinks.
What about what?
As far as like a woman willing to be with a man that don't have and building them up, opposed to being with a man that already got the bag. Like, what?
Okay. I'm gonna tell you like this. I've been in two serious relationships. I'm 33. I've been in 2 serious relationships, and I have my fair share of these little knuckleheads running around here. But my first relationship, I was with my first child's father, and we were together maybe 8 years, from the time I was 13 to the time I was right before I was 21. We were kids, and we were growing up together. He didn't have shit when I didn't have shit, and that didn't matter to me. What made me move on from him was that he was stagnant. I'm not finna sit there. You have potential, but you're not trying to reach your potential. I'm not finna sit there and be stagnant with you. So people be like, dang, you left him. No, yeah, I did leave him, because if I didn't, he was gonna pull me back. When I left him,
that's like what my
and I've graduated college 3 times. And the man that I have now, he didn't have everything that he has right now going on for him when I first got with him. Yeah, he was already established, but I was getting to the point where I was getting established too. And ever since I've been with him, 12 years, we done grew together too. Okay. And he's older. He's 8 years older than me, and he's pulling me. And there's been times where he's like, you should not want me to come down to your level. You should want to grow up to my level.
Yeah.
So that's all I can. It's like,
I love you too, sister.
Makes sense.
Type of deal. All right. So listen. So we ain't did shit. You know what I mean? We ain't did nothing with the questions. You know what I mean? So listen, 2 questions. You feel me? To blast out. We just got 2 more. You feel me? So we'll throw the 2 questions. We blast them out. You feel me? And we'll try to get ourselves up out of here. You know what I mean?
All right, let me answer it, because I got to go check on some people. So give it to me. Lay it on me.
All right. You can go first. All right. So is it true that a person that cheats once is constantly going to cheat? Can the person stop being a cheater?
No. Yes. I think a person can stop being a cheater, because at the end of the day, I feel like, yes, I feel like a man can stop cheating only because he will realize his woman's worth. He will realize his woman's worth. It's only so many different, like how they talk about dudes. Like, it's only so many good women left out here in these world. You got women.
It ain't many. It's not many. They thrive off the ratchetness. They learning ratchet from each other, and it's passing on from generation to generation.
The ratchetness is real. The ratchetness is real. But I just feel like,
and they getting more ratchet. As the years go on, they got little girls out here in McDonald's dancing on the table, talking about we outside. Lord,
it's a lot. It's a lot going on. Right?
It's horrible. All right.
I can honestly say my professional opinion and my professional answer to that question will be yes, a man or woman, I believe, can get tired of cheating and be like, you know what? I got something good at the house.
And
Why
you
am
need
I
to get
missing?
your shit together. So
Why?
what you
Why?
think?
Why?
So what you think?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I don't think that they can stop thinking about it, but I do think that they can put that behind them and just focus on a woman. I mean,
Fact.
all men don't look and won't, but if you could, I do think they can just stop.
Right. Facts. We
Mom,
can't.
what you think?
Because
I think with maturity, yes.
And now y'all want the Philly black opinion?
face ass.
Oh Lord.
Hell no.
I love that. I love that boy right there.
No, I'm just playing. I definitely think that they could too. I'm just bullshit.
Love you, dog. I love you.
I love you too, bro. All right, last question. You feel me? Should more couples consider in what is it called, polyamorous?
Oh, okay.
Or being in an open relationship. You feel me? Can an open relationship? Well, of course they can. Sometimes they have worked, but for a majority of the thing, you feel me? If somebody has been cheating, do you think? You feel me? Do you think that they should look forward, or should they be open to an open relationship or a polyamorous relationship if they can't keep themselves to that one person?
Absolutely.
No, you should just not be in a committed relationship and do
Fact.
you.
Because I mean, if you single, there's plenty out there.
Right. But you
know what I
can't
mean?
get
There's plenty out there.
Hey, look, you can't get too powerful with the polygamy and stuff like that, because then they'll say you trying to build a cult. They'll try to say you got a cult going on and try to drag you through the mud and through the media. So at the end of the day,
They just gonna be mad that they ain't got that many females next to themselves. Hey, they everywhere.
When you doing that kind of thing, somebody gonna always get tired of that, and then you ain't gonna be ready to stop.
No, they're gonna start feeling like somebody getting more attention than the other. Hey, look, one female, she doing it better with the man hitting it better than the other nigga. And it's gonna be a problem.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And see, you gotta look at throughout history, like, listen, like, you gotta look at people like Fred.
You going there with the littler thing, you ain't gonna never be getting no sex out of the ordeal.
Would never be the same. Look, because she not screaming away. Hey, look, she not screaming away. She's screaming with him.
I'm glad y'all understand that polygamy can work both ways, and it's not just one man and hella females, but it could also be
it could be a female with men, right?
Right. So I just feel like, you know what? You find your significant other. Because look, I ain't gonna lie, me and my girl, we have our share of ups and downs. We have our share of ups and downs. We have our share of disagreements. But then at the end of the day, like, I just feel like don't no other woman ever made me as comfortable as she had. It's like I'm comfortable in my skin around her. She make me feel great. She rub my feet. She rub my back. She cook my food. She do my work clothes. Like, it's everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't even think I would ever allow another woman to even think she can take her position, because my wife is like, she's 1-in-1. Like, you can't find stuff like that. And at the end of the day, you always gonna have disagreements. Like, I feel like it's always been a war between men and women. It's always been a war between man and woman. We just don't like to admit it, but it's always been a war between a man and a woman. But at the end of the day,
I'm gonna tell you why the man is losing this war.
It's a war.
I'm gonna tell you why the man is losing this war.
It's not a war.
Yeah, we're losing. We're losing
this war because just like we said earlier, listen, you can't live with him, but you can't live without him neither. So it don't matter what we got going on, we gonna fall back to the woman eventually. If you ain't LGBT,
let me give my professional opinion.
What you say, Mama?
It is not war. I'm gonna give my professional opinion. It is not war. It doesn't have to be war. We just, both sides have to realize that we communicate differently, and we have to learn to accept the other person. We have to learn to accept both sides.
That's the main thing.
If we can learn to do that, then we'll be fine. Now, it's not to say that we're not going to disagree, but it's okay if we disagree. We have our own minds, each and every one of us.
All right, but look, if this was a fight in the parking lot, though,
I'm gonna go off what you said, bro. I'm gonna go off what you said too. You feel me? As far as my motherfucking lady, I really don't. I've been around her so long and with her for so long. I'm not even interested. Yeah. I'm not even interested in getting to know somebody else like that all over again. I don't even care.
All right, I got to go. But listen, look, before I leave, I just want to let y'all know, listen, if it's a fight in the parking lot between men and women, listen, we are getting drugged through the park. We are getting our butts kicked right now.
Right.
We not winning this fight. I love y'all.
Hell no,
I gotta go. Love y'all. Gotta go.
All right, bro. Love you too, big dog. Thanks for coming.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, drop them facts. Ain't no other woman can take wifey place. Right. Been there when my dad died and everything. Hell yeah. When my mom died, she seen me at my worst and my best. Forever grateful. And that's the thing too. You feel me? And that's what some men have to understand. Like there's a difference. You know what I mean? In women's action when it comes to you as their men. You know what I mean? I've seen. You feel me? Certain people or whatever do the most for, you feel me, somebody that they was with, you feel me? I mean, providing everything down to the T. And then as soon as it got bad for that person, soon as, you feel me, he was the one, you feel me, not doing so good, oh my gosh, you feel me? She turned her back on him so fucking fast, it was disgusting. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, how would you even turn your back that quick? When I mean, this motherfucker was just providing everything for you. And it's like, soon as he end up in a bad place, this is what you do. It's like, man, if that's the type of shit you got to take your chances with, if that's the type of shit you got to take your chances with females and shit like that, it might sound motherfucking harsh, but shit, man, I think a lot more of you motherfucking guys out here need to stop giving a fuck. Y'all need to start, like, shit, man, y'all need to start letting them females gone about their business. If they not showing you unconditional love, respect, and all of that shit like they there for you, and leave they ass, because they only going to get you in some trouble later. They're going to try to get with somebody that they feel can mess you up somehow. Now you're going to find yourself fighting over this female, and she ain't gave two shits about you from the gate. And now you find yourself getting hurt, beat up, put in jail, killed, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Please stop doing yourselves like this. And I'm going to have to encourage y'all women the same. Stop getting with these shitty ass niggas thinking, oh, he looks so good. Everybody want him. Stop being stupid. Stop the nonsense. You know what I mean? Yep. Y'all, women and men alike, please start taking care of yourselves and paying attention to your relationship and who y'all laying down with at night. You know what I mean? Stop doing yourselves this disservice, you feel me, and going for people for that material bullshit. Go for somebody who really cares about you and shows that. Arguments and stuff is going to happen or whatever, but you know if a person care for you. You know if that person care for you. So, you know what I mean? Between men and women, you feel me? Just like this fight we having in the parking lot right now, you know what I mean? I think we need to cut all that shit out, you feel me? Crack a couple bottles or something, you feel me? Put some food out and let's get, you know what I mean? Let's do this shit together and stop fighting each other and trying to be, you feel me, the Omega all the goddamn time. We need each other, especially if you're not in the LGBTQ Jew, LMNO Juju. Listen, you gotta listen. You feel me? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. We got to get our shit together.
I agree.
Agree.
All right.
If y'all want to say anything, close out. You feel me? We working our way.
I think you said it all, Philly Black.
Okay. She said nobody wants to be. What is it? Nobody wants to be Omega. Everybody want to be Alpha. Well, listen. Everybody can't be a fucking Alpha.
You think you're a nigga in a relationship, don't you? And I'd be like,
hey.
Yeah.
Lord. Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not.
Okay. Listen, look. Everybody cannot be an alpha. Okay. It's like if there was meant to be, you feel me, 80,000 gods and all this shit, it would be 80,000 gods. We only need one God, really. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like we don't need, you feel me, everybody and their mama trying to be, you feel me, oh, I'm God around. I'm the everybody, somebody got to get their head out of their ass. Mm-hmm. Everybody can't be You feel me? The almighty, everybody cannot do it. So just stop. You know what I mean? Let people do it. You know that motherfucker push you over in a heartbeat. You know that motherfucker snap your neck. Stop just trying to prove yourself. Oh, you bigger than me, but I ain't no bitch. Shut your little ass up before you get fired on. And then you're going to be walking around here acting like that nigga was bullying you when really you opened your little ass mouth and got slapped up because you wanted to be hard when you're not. Just stop.
Just stop.
Just stop. Stop trying to be the Omega all the time. All right, y'all. Mom, close them out. You feel me? Tell them where you coming from and we out of here.
Ani Mitchell, licensed marriage and family therapist, licensed in California, able to provide service throughout the state of California via telehealth. But my physical office is in Lodi, California.
Okay, and I'm your boy Philly Black 209 to make the distinction. You feel me? Check out all of the videos and everything on my YouTube. You feel me? Philly Black 209, all one word. Go to my Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. Website, phillyblack.info. You know what I mean? Spotify, all that good stuff for whatever music and stuff is definitely going to be back on the way. Love y'all. You feel me? And thank y'all for showing up.
All
Deuces.
Right.
That's hella funny.
We're all ready. We haven't even got started.
Good old Philly Black.
So now, when I was younger, I have, spilled the beans. I was a snitch. Okay, I ain't got that much time. It's like, that's what you're supposed to do. What? No, I don't think that's what that means.
If you know what I mean, if you've been sensitive or something, I'm going to kindly and respectfully ask y'all to go on back out now. At least have common sense. Can you at least have common sense? It's a sport. It's a game to them. I talk shit any goddamn way.
You gotta have respect. If you don't have respect, it's not gonna work. Straight up. I'm gonna try to get out of there. However, if one of them hit me, it's on. The reason why he got drug into court is because for child support that he didn't want to pay.
Right. And look, they gonna be quick to tell you that it's her fault. You gotta be cool. Look, don't make me have to mess you up. I'm gonna talk to you and your child like that. Get out.
Don't mess with the kids.
It got nothing to do with it.
Just leave the kids alone.
I'll be needing somebody to laugh at it with me. And if you in your free time, nigga, look, just real quick. If we close to, you feel me?
Like, you better stop.
I know, no.
I think that there's definitely some psychological and emotional issues going on, that makes you able to make that choice.
Oh, look, I feel sad. I want to keep talking.
What you got? You got 5 minutes.
I want to talk. That's what's up. Well, chat, is y'all ready? Is y'all ready in the chat? You know what I mean? To continue this conversation. I'm going to mind my business. You know what I mean? As much as I can. But we're just having this conversation. Don't nobody get in here and get to talking and attacking me. You know what I mean? Because you done misinterpreted did something that I done said.
I mean, but all educated people don't have common sense.
Man, they say common sense ain't so common. Blocker. No, I'm saying. Thing, please, y'all, do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and all the other stuff. Stop being stingy. What, you feel me, sending